Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about Young. We're talking about the show. The title is in. Y'all see the title. I can never remember the title of the show. Anyways, so Annie and Swanky. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. A part of me does feel like Annie and Swanky have gotten together, and I think they're trying to pull the okey doke on us. I don't know if this is real or if this is just a storyline. It is hard for me to believe. From what I saw, I only watched the episode once. That y'all had this big falling out, basically over a party. You're with. That's really what it sounded like to me. So, from what I can remember, Swanky and Annie were supposed, from what Swanky and Annie were supposed to be hosting a party together. Long story short, Swanky went ahead and did the party, I guess, without Annie. Swanky said Annie wasn't needed. Annie felt some type of way. She got upset. Now, the only thing that I can think about is, of course, if they were being paid to host the party together and Swanky hosted the party by himself and he, basically cut into Annie's pocket. Now that I can understand. If we were supposed to host a party together, throw this party together, and we were going to walk away with a check, and then I look up and you're doing the party by yourself, then I could see how somebody could get mad over their money, But I remember Swanky also saying that when he was on that three-way phone call, girl, the three-way phone calls to get you in trouble. Do y'all still do three-way phone calls? I remember back in the day, especially in middle school and high school, honey. Girl, a three-way phone call. I have you in a fist fight the next day at school. Oh, nasty windmill. Do you hear me? Talking about I ain't said that. And girl, yes you did, because the other person was on the phone. But the way that Swanky tried to make it seem, I'm assuming that after the deal didn't go through the way it was supposed to go through, Annie was upset and Annie was on the phone, and I guess she was cursing and talking mess about Swanky. Swanky basically said that Annie and Two Baba don't want it with him. This is what he basically said. Annie and Two Baba don't want it with me. Because I will tear it up. I will shake the foundation. I will rip that castle down. And won't nobody survive it. I said, ooh. I said, so Swanky ain't no punk. I said, I know that's why you spell. Swanky said, you think I'm scared of your husband? Swanky said, I'm a man too. Don't ever get it twisted. I might pump through. But if I got to get down and dirty, she could do that too. Baby Swanky said that you or Two Baba will not be able to survive the chaos that I will cause. So watch your mouth. Girl, that's what happens though, girl. That's a mess. That's what happens, y'all. On Mad Day, when people get mad, be careful who you tell your business to. Cause on Mad Day, honey, cause it sound like Swanky was basically letting it be known. Keep on playing with me. I'm gonna tell everybody y'all business. I don't like that. Um, Connie, Nadia, and Kaylee meet up. I think it's Swanky, yeah. Connie, y'all know I love me some Connie to pieces. But Connie, do I still have my notes? Please let me have my notes. I think I had them in my old. Oh, I do. Oh, I got the notes. It's about the notes. I still got my notes from episode 1. I remember Connie saying that um, Connie is her soft space. There we go. Ani said, Connie said that Annie is her soft space. Now all of a sudden, girl, we fast forward 5 episodes, 4 episodes, and now you're basically questioning your friendship with Annie. That quick. You went from, girl, you and Annie went from seeing each other for the first time in I don't know how long to hugging each other to rapping, girl, to playing with, girl, to you playing with Annie's girls, thinking they were breast implants. Girl, I think Annie hopped up and wrapped her legs around you. Maybe I'm mistaken about that. But y'all was in the hallway about to cry. You talking about Annie is your soft spot, and now all of a sudden you don't know if you really can trust Annie. And at least Nadia was truthful in her stance with Annie. Like, girl, me and Annie, I guess we really not friends. And basically, Nadia was on some, we had the same enemy last year. And so we built a friendship on the fact that we didn't like somebody together. But now it's over and done. And I pretty much moved on from who I thought was my enemy. And now I'm looking at you like, girl, I don't even think I really like you like that anyways. I can appreciate that more than I can see what Connie is doing. You know, Connie is my girl. I'm glad Kaylee called her out and basically told her, girl, you was wrong for how you was talking to them. But I also understood Connie too. Connie's whole thing was, yes, I did tell them F you to your face. But girl, it wasn't that big of a deal. You should have just said F you back. I was okay with Ani because if my friends would have told me F you, girl, I more than likely I would have said F you back. Girl, fuck you. Who you talking to? Right? But they got worked up. They got worked up. Um, two Baba, Andale, Kaylee, Naked, Nadia. They had a dinner. Annie, are you okay? Annie is not okay. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, is you okay? Is you okay, Annie? Annie, is you okay? Because you've been struck by a smooth criminal, girl. They're having dinner. And Tu Baba is basically on some. He basically, in a. I make love to who I want to love. So basically saying that I love Annie and I make love to her, but these other women who I'm just smashing, they just a fuck. I don't care about them. So he's talking, right? And you know how sometimes you don't know if people are speaking because it's what they believe in, or they're speaking and trying to explain how they feel most people probably think. You know what I'm saying? So they were confused on when Tu Baba was talking. Are you talking about how you feel? Or are you trying to tell us the way you think that other people think? I don't think that way, but I know they think that way. Right? So Kaylee was also like, hold up, girl, what you saying? Nadia is like, hold up, girl, what you saying? Tu Baba said, this is how I feel, this is how I think, and this is how I reason. This is why my good eye is on Underlay. My good eye not even on Underlay. I think Underlay is full of shit too, quiet as it's kept. Underlay is one of those guys who speaks well, he dresses nice, and you may be blinded sometimes by that combination. But Underlay, he's an ain't shit nigga too. He was too busy trying to make it seem as if Tu Baba was not saying what he was saying which was basically, yeah, I know I'm married to Annie, but when my man nature, what did he say? I can fuck when my man nature asks me to fuck. That's what he said. So whenever I get an erection, that's him thinking. Nadia was basically saying, nigga, you full of shit. He felt like in his confessional, Nadia was being disrespectful. No, Nadia was holding your feet to the fire. Nadia was doing what Annie is you okay should have been doing, but she not gonna do it. We know Annie ain't going nowhere. So Nadia was doing exactly what she was supposed to do. Okay, I need to clarify, girl, verify. So whenever I retell this story, I know exactly what the hell was said. Because I'm gonna retell the story as soon as I get with Connie Neal. I'm gonna let them know exactly what you said at this table. And here go Andale. Andale started blaming Nadia because he felt like Nadia was instigating the conversation. Nadia wasn't instigating the conversation. We were having a conversation. Tubaba started doing all that running at the mouth. So when he started running at the mouth, I needed some clarification. Because I didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't know if he was trying to say that, that's just the way men think. Or if you're saying that you're a part of that group of men that you say think that way. Okay? I need to know. And what I got from the conversation is Tubaba is a part of that group of men that he says thinks that way. That's the way that men are wired. Basically, we can go out here and just have sex with random women and it doesn't mean anything. But let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing, Mr. Tubaba. Okay? The problem is when you sit here and say that you're wired through your penis, and your penis has a mind of its own. What happens is you go out here with your penis and you're reckless and you have outside children. But that's just the way that men are wired. Men are wired to be hoes and reckless and go around here not using condoms, having kids. That's the way that men are wired. Okay. Because Tubaba, you got 7 kids. And they say you've been with Annie, is you okay, since she was 15, 16 years old? Andale's sitting here trying to cover up for Tubaba. I know Andale is slow. Andale is just like, I hate to say it, Andale is just like those people who just want to have who want it to seem like it's a fairy tale. He said that Annie and Tubaba are the perfect imperfection, and basically, I want that. He wants what they have. That's what I'm saying. Y'all only focus on the quantity and not the quality. As long as Tubaba and Annie, are you okay, can be together for 30, 40, 50, 60 years, then girl, you did good. You had a successful marriage. Fuck the fact that this motherfucker got five or 6 kids out of wedlock. Not even out of wedlock. Girl, outside of his relationship. But Annie got a man. They're married. And married people go through stuff. And they gon' stick it out. Because that's what you do when you're married. Can you imagine if Annie went out there and hopped on some dick and did a full split and got pregnant by another man? What would the story be? Would it be that's just how women are wired? Nobody is wired through their goddamn crotch. That's an excuse for you to be a hoe. That's an excuse for you to be reckless. That's an excuse for you not to care about anybody outside of your goddamn self. That's an excuse for you not to give a damn about your family. That's an excuse for you not to give a damn about your wife. That's an excuse not to give a damn about your vows. That's an excuse not to give a damn about your union. That's just a sorry ass excuse. You're not wired through your penis. That's not the way that men are wired. You a hoe. And you're reckless. And you're dangerous. You go out, you sleep with women unprotected, and then you go back and you crawl between your wife's legs, and then she lets you, and then you sleep with her unprotected too. I don't like it. Tubaba is a hot ass mess. He's gonna forever be a mess. And he's gonna forever be a mess because there has never been a consequence for any of his actions. The simple fact that there are people online saying that Tubaba and Annie have been together since she was 15 or 16 years old, and he has 7 kids. And there was one possibly a few months ago. That could have been almost 8 kids. And she's still sticking around in the name of marriage. God, I wish the fuck I would. Girl. Zari. I think Zari might be petty because Zari, Swanky, Fontana, Bonang, and Lewis all had a dinner. Lewis fine as hell. Girl. Bitch! Girl, Lewis is fine. Girl, if you don't want him, I slam dunk him tonight. Girl, that Lewis is fine. Lewis probably one of the finest men on TV. Lewis got nice teeth. He got nice skin. He got a nice body. Who he do give me a look. I'm not gonna lie. He give me a look. You know. He give me a look. You know. He gives me like in high school. People did his homework. But Lewis is fine. I said, goddamn. um, Zari. They're all at dinner. Zari is basically letting it be known that Diamond is gonna always be on her. She was basically telling Fontana, would you be okay if we were all together, that Diamond would be on me? Basically, girl, he not gonna pay you no attention. I said, ooh, girl, Zari is petty. I didn't realize that until this episode. The way that she was trying to get Fontana riled up. Girl, but I'm not gonna lie, girl. Fontana got her ass together. Fontana said, I don't give a damn. Fontana said, girl, he's a city boy and I'm a city girl. Girl, I'm not gonna say her exact words, but her words to Zari were, if I saw a man right now with 10 chains, I wouldn't give a damn about no time. She basically said, when I meet the next nigga with pockets deeper than Diamond, girl, Diamond can bye-bye. So I was kind of here for that. Fontana said, I do not give a damn about no Diamond, girl. You can have his ass. I just wanted to fuck. That's it. You think I give a damn about Diamond being on you? Lewis was trying to tell. That's what I'm saying. Lewis was trying to tell Fontana that I guess she should be careful. I'm assuming he was trying to say, "Girl, we got the cameras here. You should be careful about what you say, the image that you want to put out there." I mean, listen, multiple things can be true at the same time. I got what Lewis was saying because the truth of the matter is, men and women are not looked at as the same when it comes to sex. You can have someone like Tubaba who can have 7 kids, multiple baby mamas. You can have someone like a Future. You can have someone like a Tristan Thompson, and nobody ever questions whether or not they have some type of childhood trauma, right? Oh, girl, your daddy must not been in your life. That's why you a hoe, right? When it comes to women, we know that, girl, if a woman, moves the same way as a man, and girl, even if you don't even have kids, if you're just sexually liberated, right? The first thing people are gonna say is, "Oh, girl, her daddy wasn't around." You know what I'm saying? Oh, girl, something must be wrong, and it could just be, "Bitch, I like to fuck." Sometimes it really is that, y'all. Sometimes it is that deep ass shit that I just said, but sometimes people just like to have sex. And everybody who has sex, it doesn't have to be some deep emotional connection. I know sometimes I know some people believe it, but girl, no, but I believe it. Okay. Um, I know too many women. No, Shay, not to put nobody's business out there. I know too many women who have had sex, a one night stand, and didn't give a damn about the nigga. Girl, I don't give a god. I just wanted to get laid, and they going about their business. So I know that I know for a fact it happens. But the way Lewis, I didn't know if Lewis was trying to look out for Fontana because it's like, girl, you don't even know this girl to be that concerned about her vagina and her image or whatever. But I also got Bonang, Bonang, whatever her name is, child. She was basically trying to say, girl, stop trying to keep up with her pussy. She can screw who she wants to screw, and she gonna be all right. Um, And then like Lewis, I was like, girl, Lewis claimed that he was trying to get to know Fontana. Girl, are you really? Lewis, I feel like Lewis is trying to do whatever he needs to do to just remain on the show. One minute it was a back and forth between him and Bonang about him supposedly flying her out 1 year for like Fashion Week. Girl, it was just it was real. Bonet at one point, I felt like Bonet got too upset. I mean, I get it. She was probably triggered also, because you had this grown man at the table telling this grown woman about her vagina and what she should or should not do with her vagina. So I could get how that could be a triggering conversation. Um, did I say that Tubaba said Nadia was being disrespectful in his confessional? Nadia wasn't being disrespectful. But in his eyes, because he's probably the type that doesn't like for women to question him. I said what I said, and then when you have somebody like Nadia who's like, "Girl, what you saying don't make no sense." Okay, okay, y'all. That was pretty much it. All right, I'll probably be back with episode 5 tomorrow. I'm gone. Bye, y'all.